Hello, good morning, my viewers. Good morning, lovely people. This is Arubi again in the site. Early in the morning, look, the sun is about to rise. That's the horizon. Very nice looking. And I'm here already. We've already started our day. This is a special day that we're going to be doing a lot of work, completion of our project that we started of the wall building. It's coming good. That's how it looks at the moment. We've already put the pillars, erected the pillars, and from there we're gonna start pillars from there and going on round to give you a very nice view of the perimeter wall. This is my dream project that I started, and I am about to finish it. I'm not gonna finish it completely because I am short of time. Time is very limited, very limited for me. I can't finish it all, but I've placed it all up, and it's gonna be doing its job, and also it's gonna be doing its job of protection, and also preventing anything from intruding inside this site. Otherwise, this is the project. This is how it came out. This is how it's coming up, and that's where we are at the moment. And if you keep watching, you'll see more of what I'm talking about. Otherwise, my guys are already here. Fix the charcoal. We have the charcoal here. It's still burning, brewing. I hope it's gonna come out. We still have some burning there, some heat. So I hope it's gonna be good at some point. So let's go to work and start doing something that we love. That is working to bring the food on the table. See these gentlemen here, they're already on their toes, running and ready to roll. So that's what we're gonna do today. So keep watching and I'll give you more details of what we are doing. Today is my last day in the project here because I have to go back and work again in another area. Otherwise, this project will hold or continue depending on the availability of, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, continue watching. So at this point, we started early, pretty early in the morning, around 6, because I was to finish a lot of work here on this single day, which was my last day. So I came early, and those who came and they joined me in starting to bring the stones from where they are, these blocks, to where they're supposed to be used. They got the job on that day. So there are so many people who came, but there are some who just stood there waiting for the engineer to come and assign them on duties. So they stood there and they were waiting. But there are some who came and joined me in bringing these stones. So I told them, once you are on the site here and your hands are dirty, it's hard for an engineer for the engineer to leave you, because if we are so many, he might not need all of us. So dirtify your hands. Yeah. Early morning routine, and we're going. Yeah, dirtify your hands, and you'll be part of the team. But we had a large number who were just standing there watching us, and by the time they realized that they should join, look at these guys here already. They were already busy dirtifying their hands, and they didn't stop it. So we kept going, and that's how lucky they were on that day. This group who stood here, later on they decided to join, but I told them we might be enough. Yeah. Yeah, so we kept going with the few who had already started with me, and we kept going. But those who stood there for like half an hour still waiting, I told them that they should wait for the engineer. And when the engineer came, I gave the first priority to those who had already started working with me, who had already identified their hands, who are ready to work for the day. But those who are watching and standing there, and they were ashamed later on to be told that they were not needed, and the number that I had here were exactly the number that the engineer needed. So we proceeded with those who were there. So I always told my people that when you go somewhere, be proactive and show some interest in wanting to do something. Then your luck might be very high. Like you go somewhere and you see the gate is somebody want to come in, and you can push the door for somebody to walk in, and then that way gives you more chances, because everybody would think you are proactive and ready for the task, and you're somebody who cannot see water spillage on the floor and just walk over it. So that's how most people got luck here every day when they came. I encourage them, identify your hand and start working so that you can be part of the team. The engineer will never leave you if he finds out you're already here with you already identified your hands and you already started the working. So that was how we worked. And look at this area. So this side of the wall was almost complete. Yeah, the wall, the height, the level we wanted it was good enough. So we wanted to block these pillars, finish them nicely, cover them with the timber, and then pour the mortar or concrete to support the old wall. Otherwise, the old wall would be wobbly and weak. So this is how it all came up. And I liked the way all this happened, because it went so fast, and I was ready for this job to be done quickly. There was no time to be wasted. There was no another day, in short. So today, everything had to be finished. That's how I wanted it, and it worked. Yeah, it worked so fast. I pushed because of the time limit. Because I knew that if I left it unfinished or not up to the level that I wanted, and they would come and do it the following day or another day, it would mean another expense. And since I wasn't there, I didn't trust anything being done in my absence, especially a major project like this, because of the other reasons that I had. So I loved to be here, participate in this wall building, and look how it came out. Like I wanted it, the same way I wanted it. I projected it and I drew it, and this is how it came out. Looks so beautiful. Already you can start seeing the other side being away from us. So there is some little better look here that makes you feel you are in the compound and you're not in the open space. And intruders can be questioned. Yeah, what do you need that you just went over the wall? So it means you're an enemy. You're declaring yourself an enemy or an intruder in an unwanted area. So these guys kept working. They worked so hard. We didn't have a vibrator to shake this mortar into their places, but these guys, these are experts. They used these sticks or rods to push the mortar down, all the way down, and it came out very strong and nice. Yeah, keep working. still messy, but the job is being done well. Can't be happier. This is being done right here as I participate on it with my own bare hands. I love it. I'm a hands-on person, and when it's this way, I love it. So, just wanted to show you how it is, how it looks from all angles. So, let's go to work and make some work so that we can get some food on the table. No work, no food. So that's the gate in the making. There's a concrete for the gate. Gonna go that way. And this one here. The gate is coming from here. And that wall coming this way.
Yeah.
This way.
Don't get here. Come on, you know, come and change and wagile.
That's how we're doing it.
Yeah, pa. Money change and wagile. That's what I do.
Yes. I had to edit the actual sound on the ground, what was happening right there, because of some music on the background, of which I didn't want the copyright to give me to bring problem with the copyright. So I had to edit the whole video, get out the sounds or the places where there were sounds or music that would give me issues with the copyright. So I had to edit all the noise at the background and give you some little background information. So here we had the A team that I formed. We were working like ants, like bees, supplying the materials, bringing them, working, bringing them from that place and putting them here, giving them up on the pillars up there. And this went so fast because the motivation was high. Everybody was task-oriented and willingly working here. Of course, I had to give them some tokens in between, buying lunch and also breakfast. Yeah, and also I was paying good according to the rate at this level or at this area or in this region. So that's why many people are coming here to try to get a living, which was very good for me because it helped my project to go on. It wasn't cheap, it was expensive. All these people had to be paid. It was a lot of money that we had to part with on any single day, ranging from the material, labor, and even water. We had to pump the water here. We had to buy the gas, the petrol. Yeah, so much was involved. These timbers were to be bought. We bought them, and some they were not enough. We ended up renting some, which we had to return later on. And there was a lot of things going on here on this particular day. This is just one group I was working with here. There's another group on the other side, and it was the whole region was a working place. So I wanted things to go quickly, and this is how it all came about. This my team, the A team was very proactive, motivated to the tooth, and they kept calling me boss, and I told them, don't call me boss, call me handyman, and we were joking all the time because the guy on top there was my mason guy, so I told them to call him the boss. So he was happy that he was being called the boss up there, but he didn't like it. And also I didn't like to be called the boss. So I just wanted to be called a handyman. And that's the handyman at work with his A-team. Yeah, we did a lot of coordination, motivation, inspiring. Yeah, and they were happy. And even the young guys there, they say, oh, even me, when I grew younger, I was older, I would want to do things like you're doing it, because being hands-on helps you to learn a lot and also to save a lot. So I was saving the materials here. Nothing was going spilled off, or there was no spillage that was not being collected back and reused on the site here. So I made sure that every single coin that came out of my pocket was used wisely right here, as I was at the forefront of working here with this amazing team. Yeah, so that's how it went on and on and on. This day, I think we worked to around 8, 9 o'clock at night. I had to pay, of course, overtime for those guys so that they could finish for me this project, because I didn't have another day. That was the last day, so I gave it all, and I went home. I was supposed to travel that night, and I was so exhausted. At 9 o'clock, we were supposed to travel to the next city to board the flight, and we were supposed to travel to Kisumu. That night we could not, so we decided to travel the following day early in the morning, which I'll show you in the next video. Be ready to watch that journey. Nice journey to Kisumu, and also how we had everything in Kisumu, and then departed to Nairobi, and then flew back to the US. I was a very exhausted guy when I landed in the plane, which was to take me for another 16 hours. I slept like a baby in the plane, but I'll show you as we go on. Anyway, this is the day, the D-Day, that I worked, and I felt I was exhausted. Yeah. My guys were motivated and so happy. I think they missed this activity. They missed working with me. And if I was pushing too much, I'm sorry. But things had to be done. So in future, if you're doing your stuff, sometimes your goals can be very challenging. So you have to be on task to make sure you achieve what you want. Yeah, so all this job was going on here. And I'm just showing you how we were actively doing it, actively working hard for every single coin that dropped on this ground went somewhere safely and was utilized properly. So keep enjoying how we did this job. Yeah. Kept going. My guys would bring the mortar here. We had like 3 guys. It was like a beehive. We were just going. We didn't even look at the time at this time. We didn't know even. We just realized the day had gone. But when I looked at what we did with the day, oh my, I was happy. I was satisfied that all worked well. Yeah. yeah, that's how it went on. On and on and on. Finished these pillars on time, the way we wanted them. The work of or adding concrete to the pillars went well as we joined our hands together with these guys. So at this time we had a consignment of timber 8x2 that we needed to help us build the pillars. So we decided to arrange them with these guys, put it in action while we talk, while we enjoy the stories.
Wasonga hii doge langu kama ni ude cha moro mama kore toro ka moro ka moro ka notima.
This is where we are at the moment, trying to make sure that all these pillars are all standing, protected. So we have a lot of people here doing that. We got a lot of timber here. We have stones here, ready, sand, and also the stones that we might be building with it. So this is where we are at the moment. Getting its strength. Okay. Yeah, the shape of the wall was coming so nicely with these dedicated guys. They were working here tirelessly, giving these pillars a wonderful strength or force that would hold the whole wall. This is how we did it. They're just bringing the mortar, pouring it up there, and bang, done. So we made some temporary gates there. Those are the ones that will cover this area. So these are the temporary ones. We just made them from our new sheet. I'm gonna put them here and lock it. See this pillar? And that pillar in between here will be pillars and the wall on the door. So I'm closing this place. Look how beautiful it looks. I went all around up to the gate. That's the gate. That's the gate, and that's the wall, and the back there. This is how it is done. We unbuilt this. We destroyed the roof so that the wall can protrude behind, and that's why it was nicely built, but we had to destroy it, get the roof out, and start again with the wall all around to make sure that it works. There we go. There we go. This is what we did in 3 days. This is the outside. Project is coming close to completion. That's the gate. the gate. This is a Ruby, and this is the project that we started. As you watch, we started it from the beginning, from the solid soil, took foundation and to the walls, and this is how it looks today. Still have stones here to build this area, but that's the gate that we're building right now, and we're working so hard to make sure that it becomes a gate. It's been a temporary gate, but it's gonna be a nice one eventually. So keep watching. Thank you for watching. This is Ruby. Welcome to my channel, and share, like, comment, and also get motivated. Bye.